You know, we wonder, how do sex offenders start out? What makes them become so interested in children and pedophiles interested in nudity? And when does it begin? And here, as I watch this segment, and you think about middle school children having this fetish to take photos of themselves naked and sending them out to other people. Could this be the beginning of what is yet to come? Think about it.
On HLN, continue our conversation. 41-year-old English teacher in New Hampshire is accused. There she is, Linda Dennehy. She's accused of sending 4 naked pictures of herself to one of her students. He is all of 15. And she's got 2 daughters. I wonder the effects on them. We're taking your calls, 1-877-TEL-HLN. Beatrice is with us. Beatrice, your thoughts here?
Yes.
Hey, go ahead.
I was just calling because I was thinking to myself, if people are going to abuse the picture cell phones, they need to go back to the cell phones that had no pictures in it and no one could fax any pictures to anyone else. And that's my comment, because I think this is getting out of hand.
Yeah, it's
causing a lot of child molestation, and it should be stopped.
Okay. Beatrice, thanks for the phone call.
Simple
Again, joining us,
solution.
Wendy Walsh, clinical psychologist. You can also always check out her thoughts, momlogic.com. All right, Wendy, let's talk about this teacher again. Is she just obsessing on... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I don't think cell phones are the problem. That human beings will always find a way to connect, even if it's little notes passed along in school with scribbles and drawings. So it's not the technology that's the problem here. It's the behavior and the lack of boundaries.
But the technology sure made it a lot more graphic and immediate. I'll say that. Hey, with a teacher like this, again, she's accused of sending the 4 nude shots. Is she just obsessing on the one, or do you think she's preying on other kids as well?
Who knows what her history is? The biggest tragedy here, of course, are her own children who are having to grow up in this environment and having this happen to their mother, who may be put in jail because of this act.
Aww.
I mean, that's how, you know, one person's simple act of sexual attraction can break down entire families and people connected to families. And I must say, though, you know, we have to understand, and this is not to condone her behavior by any means. She's in a world of raging hormones, of youth who are growing up way too fast. She forgot her place in that world.
Oh, Lord.
And she's living in an entire culture that seems to condone a lot of behavior like this.
Yeah,
no sexual
reality,
boundaries.
logic gone at this point. Let's get another call. Marge is with us. Marge, go ahead.
Jesus
Marge?
Christmas.
Yes, hi.
You're up.
Okay, you want me to talk now or what?
Please, Marge.
Okay, hi, Mike. I love your show.
Thank you, Marge.
Yes. I'm concerned about that Melinda that's there talking about raging hormones. This woman is 41 years old. She should know better. She's a pedophile, a female pedophile, and she should go to jail.
All right, Marge, thanks. Mike, you talked about it, double standard. I mean, this is devastating. And let's talk about all the parties that are affected here. 2 daughters. Right. The teacher has 2 daughters. This 15-year-old kid, his dad had to get involved. So many people affected by this.
And she's in a position of trust, Mike. She is a teacher. You know, she's trolling the halls for a sexual partner. She's 41, he's 15, he's a student. You know, I mean, when you're in a position of trust like this, you know, his parents send him off to high school. He doesn't think the teacher's going to be hitting on him and sending him pictures of herself naked on her text, you know, on his cell phone? Come on, Mike.
No, our teachers should be our kids' role models,
Absolutely.
not their sex partners. It's unbelievable.
No.
Wendy, Mike, we appreciate it. Coming up, this massive manhunt for a registered sex offender in Oregon.